What is going on, guys? It's Shu here, bringing you another review on One Punch Man. And I gotta say, this episode quality is better, but not by much. Entertainment wise, it was okay. I've seen some complaints, people talking about the use of AI, giving Captain Mizuki six fingers. And while I think that's justified and the proof is out there, guys, we're more than halfway through the season at this point. If you're watching for good quality animation at this point, I suggest you just stop. Lower your expectations. Just enjoy the show. I'm not going to bring up animation anymore. It's pointless. There's really nothing we can do about it. But I'm a fan of the series, and I enjoy these characters. So, let it be. So, let's just go into it. So, this episode, we start off with seeing all of these monsters showing up. They obviously outnumber the heroes. They have a ton of monsters, about, I forgot, maybe 20 to 30, even more per person. I don't remember the exact amount. But we get to see all of these no-name, low-level heroes just getting an opportunity to fight. And obviously, they're just there to kind of, I guess, increase the cast. I didn't bother to memorize any of their names because honestly, it's just like whatever. But when we start seeing the S-class heroes, they start showing off, and the only character that wasn't S-class was Captain Mizuki. And I gotta say, she was kind of fun to watch. I liked her personality, the voice I felt matched her in the way that she was played, and I enjoyed that. I will say they did a good job with casting her and having her have her moments. Though I will say, seeing our other buff superhero just kind of taking all the blows was kind of sad. I was hoping to see more of her, but we don't see a ton. I would say the coolest hero here was Atomic Samurai. Like, he came in, he did the meme, he literally, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. He literally was just kind of like in the background. I was really excited to see him, but of course, not before we get to see the RHINO, who was a much stronger level than most of the B and C heroes, but he was no match at the end. So I do like that. And we have Atomic coming in and taking him out in that one famous like meme strike where it's like, when the samurai opens his blade up for like a millisecond and closes it back up. That's how fast he was. And it is nice to see characters, from time to time get a moment like that, especially characters that we know we don't see a ton of, but it is cool in my opinion. But the monsters then get defeated. The one giant I want to say not psych. I was gonna say psychotic, psychic one that Tatsumaki was fighting gets defeated pretty quickly. We see that she makes light work of him, and now all the monsters really out of the way. We see that they're able to then get into the entryways. They all kind of split up and trying to get themselves in there. And we have some monsters that are running back to Gyoro, and they're basically cowards. And we see that because of this cowardness that they have, we have them being sacrificed to Lord Orochi, and we see that they were made an example. And so now all of the other monsters that are still there, they're actually having to step it up, and if they don't, then there are consequences. So we will see a new group of monsters coming in as our heroes start going into the different passageways. So really, like I said, really looking forward to seeing how this goes. it's been an entertaining season, mostly dealing with the whole politics side of things, but I'm liking where we are story wise. Hopefully, some fights can be somewhat presentable. If that makes sense. And so I look forward to it. But overall, good episode in that sense. Low expectations, and just overall, I hope to see more Mizuki as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that is it for me, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, as always, stay safe, and I'll catch you all later.